is the last meeting of the regular season against the Knicks. Let's get a win.
Everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. All right, a chance to check out stats for Bam Adebayo.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case, his confidence as well.
And a look at the starters for the Knicks. They've got Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Gomez in at power forward. And for Toronto, Walter out there with MP. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Clark, in game 2 of the back-to-backs, players have to be running more on adrenaline than rest.
Clearly there's some fatigue that comes into play, especially for your heavy minute players. That's why your reserve players, the guys on the bench, are so important. Because in back-to-back situations, adrenaline's not enough to overcome fatigue.
All right, let's give it to Bam.
Pass to Adebayo. 5 on the clock.
Go Bam.
Tries the 9-footer.
Let's go.
Shot a little left. Bounce goes his way, though.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Brunson taking his time here. High arcing shot. And it's good on the
Wow, so stop. They're now starting Brunson and
Not a shot you can swat.
whoever that number 40 is. Got his name.
MP against Booker.
It was Booker. That's right. They're starting both Brunson and Booker.
Now here's Adebayo.
Go Bam. Bam. Let's go.
15-footer.
Assertive jumper by Adebayo. I mean, he wanted it, so he took it.
Outside Brunson. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You gotta be a good team to reach that feat.
Now here's Jokic. His offense has been fantastic. He's averaging just over 17 a game.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Here's Brunson. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. It's stolen by MP. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Dirk Nowitzki. He talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, you can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, you can overpower them in the post. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Booker. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
We know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter. I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
Here's MP.
Right to
Pass to
Bam.
Adebayo.
Go Bam. He gets
And so he
fouled.
draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Now here's Brunson. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Six to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass. Brunson's got his second bucket on the night.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Pass to Jokic.
Right,
Here's Adebayo.
Go Bam.
The fader.
Fadeaway is good.
3 and 3 in this one.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Outside Brunson. Here he goes. Here's Gomez. Counted by Adebayo. Gomez pass to Booker. Outside Brunson.
Jacoby
It
Walter.
doesn't go
Yep.
for it.
Great
Yep.
work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
MP shot is off. Down low. Gomez. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Any play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, they can earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And so he hits both. Here's MP. Still without a bucket. Pass to Jokic.
I guess the 3. Oh,
And Anunoby pulls it down.
And you know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Booker against MP. A step back shot. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They beat the Knicks.
Oh, it's gotta be
during their
Jokic.
encounter in New York.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making
Crazy.
quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their set.
And New York has possession. After the basket by Toronto. Outside Brunson. Here's Gomez. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Pass to Walter. Here's Adebayo.
go Bam.
The rebound by Gomez. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Now here's Booker. Outside Brunson. Now Anunoby. And he slaps it in one-handed.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely even smooth when he's powered it
Bam.
home like that.
Part of what makes it unique, guys, is
Oh,
the
damn.
combination of power and power.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Booker on the take. Here's Gomez. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Gomez has got 7 points in the game.
He got the room he needed and knocked it down. That's a quality shot.
Pass to Jokic.
Go Bam.
Here's MP. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The 3. Drops in the 3.
They call a timeout. It's a tied game.
Confidence to respond like that on the other end.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. checked in for Jokic. Moore comes in for Adebayo. And it's Wallace in for Walter. New York also changing it up. Kispert's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Hardy in for Jalen Brunson. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Oh, good. Get those.
And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New York.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the
I'm
ball
on
around.
Tyson Wallace.
They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Now here's Wallace. He had 9 points in his last
There you go, Smarty.
It's good.
Yeah, kept his feet moving and found a window. Barnes doesn't need much room to operate.
Booker surveying the floor. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Barnes. New York shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Raptors trail by 4. Pass to MP. Back to Wallace. Okongwu, a screen on Booker. Now Okongwu, covered by Towns. Just 4 to shoot. The drive by MP.
Oh, man. Get off the top.
Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Knicks leading by 4. Now here's Booker. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Houston.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Year to year, Carl Anthony Towns.
Come on, Tyson Wallace. Get around the screen.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooting, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big man in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
And here's Kispert from the arc. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Wallace. No made baskets yet. And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance.
You gotta be ready to fire off a pass. And credit to MP. He did not hesitate at all.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Well, NP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He contributed 31 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
All right, Ali, thanks for the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Here's Booker after the basket by Toronto. Pass to Kispert. The 3 is up. And again, New York with the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
1:19 left in the first. Now Wallace. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Goes up on the wing.
Nice, Scotty.
Raptors with another bucket.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd plays in already.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assists
Come on,
total was
Tyson
a
Wallace.
big
Get
picture.
around
I mean,
square.
he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Wallace. Still no points. MP outside. No good on the 3. New York leading by 9. Kispert, the pass to Hardy. Towns down low.
It's
I'm
an
going to take
all-out
fall
effort they
shot.
come in with.
First
Very
quarter.
impressive offense so far.
And here's MP. Coming off a 31-point game against Charlotte. Good. MP's got 10.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Oh, no, for the first quarter, really, I'm not going to lie, give me a
9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. But plenty of time left for a comeback.
Dan is
All right,
on
before we
twist
move
mode.
on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Go
Really
down.
see the
Go
strategy coming
down.
in. Get the ball into
Too
the
easy.
area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Bam Adebayo, Walter out there with MP. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Moore in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And it's Brunson missing. Raptors trail by 7. Pass to Adebayo over Kispert.
Right there.
Work inside.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Right side Brunson. Adebayo grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
MP straight down the lane.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Anthony, yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Kept moving and found an opening. Staying active. Anthony grinding for that
Go
bucket
to
inside.
Dan.
Now here's Jokic.
Go down.
He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte.
Sorry.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Anthony finds Williams. Here's Hardy. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others
Good
involved
day.
too.
Yeah.
Raptors trail by 3. Inside. And
Oh,
stolen by
man.
Williams. Pass to Hardy. And he's going for the oop here. And Williams punches it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact
Go
that it
to
came off a
bed.
10-point pass.
Well, I tell you
Dan,
what,
play
that
away.
Raptors team is
Let's
just a
go.
step away from being completely sick.
And he's coming off a huge performance and is
I caught time out. Running down by 3.
knows that too.
Showing no
Yeah, it's got
signs of
18
slowing or
already in the
cooling
first
down.
half.
They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. checked in for New York. All right, let's take a moment to appreciate some of the NBA's toughest defensive teams. Number one, the Raptors.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they force opponents into tough shots. They don't allow easy shots. They're all on the same page. They're aggressive. They're focused. They pay attention to detail. And for 48 minutes, they're going to make their opponents uncomfortable.
Go to bed. Go bed.
Kispert.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
To the inside. Ananobi can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 5. Here's MP. MP making his presence felt. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
And he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
Not bad.
Absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish.
Not bad.
Biggest of defenders. He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding him.
That's to Hardy. Williams with the screen to the middle.
Take
Here's
that.
Kispert. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
To the left side wing. Walter from outside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Knicks leading by 5. Outside Ananobi. Inside. Here's Williams. Pass to Hardy. There's a 3. Got loose. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Toronto. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And in that game,
Oh.
they owned the glass.
Bam on
Most of
Brunson.
the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle.
Jokic
in that
three.
regard. They made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
New York has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Kispert. And he
Good
can't get
day,
that
man.
one. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Here's MP. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
Back to Ananobi. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's MP from outside. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Defensively, you don't want MP to find his rhythm out there.
For New York, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Brunson against MP. Back to Ananobi. The 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Jokic.
Oh, yeah, I just slams it and the foul. And we take the lead. Chance to extend it to 3.
Muscling right through the
It's
defender.
hard.
So for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Kispert, and it's Booker in for Hardy. Now Booker, he's scoreless. Pass to Towns. And here's Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson outside. And Williams with the basket. On the assist by Brunson. And that's now 8 points for Mark Williams. The Raptors with the lead. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, BA. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks can surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Back to you.
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Towns. Coming off a 28-point game against Houston. The Cat playing big. Oh, my.
Well, you gotta respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it and embraces the
Christian
challenge
Brown.
and keeps coming.
Outside Brown.
There we are.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
He against Booker. Outside, Williams.
Oh,
He's going to the line
really?
for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Nikola Jokic. You've seen it on certain nights, Clark. Mark Williams just owning the backboards.
Well, his combination of strength and length, BA, causes major matchup problems.
Yep.
I mean, he has a bunch of 20-plus rebound games. That's hard to do, even with all the shot volume that's
might have to go off in this one if I'm feel like I win this game.
Relentless in showing the arm.
Because I mean,
And New
there's no
York has
gravity,
possession.
but
Back to the basket by Toronto. Outside Booker. Fades. Oh, a little luck that time as it drops. Towns has got 15.
You know, Towns can burn you from anywhere, especially from these in-between spots.
let's see if Jokic
MP with it. He's got 21.
score on Mark Williams.
Here's Jokic. And it's New York with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down.
Hey,
Shot by
yep.
Towns, no good. To the paint.
Got Jokic, easy slam.
And the dunk by Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Outside Booker. Here's Towns. Towns in his comfort zone.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so here's Toronto. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
Come on, Casey Wallace.
Wallace outside. From deep three-point
Three.
line.
Oh,
Towns with a rebound.
You wonder where was the defense that time? They got lucky.
MP against Brunson. Launches it. Rebound Toronto. And here's MP from outside. Back ball. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 7 tonight. Knicks trail by 3. And the Knicks
that's what it's on now.
this
Well,
game
by
following
3.
their win against the Rockets.
Oh my.
Yeah, we've outscored the Knicks by 12 points in the second quarter.
They were able to
Good.
focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
The Raptors making a switch here. Moore's checked in. And while we can, let's bring up a list of the top scorers across the NBA in the past month. 4th, MP.
But this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
A minute 35 left in the first half. No, outside. Pass to Brunson. From downtown. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Now here's Booker. Yet to see a basket. Here's Towns.
Help, help,
By MP.
help, Jokic.
And there's
Oh,
Towns
that's too
on the
light,
assist
bro.
for Booker. Booker's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Brunson against MP. On the wing, Wallace. 3-pointer. And it's New York with a rebound. Pass to Gomez. Back to Brunson. Outside for Booker. Just 5 to shoot. And
Unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. I'm going to hold it for the final shot. The shot clock is off with 18 seconds left. I'm not going to let the Knicks get a shot off.
Power move from MP. Here's the lob.
Thank you.
MP getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. For the Western Conference, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
A little love going to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just another big-time talent hailing from Canada. Has great length for his position, creates matchup nightmares the way I did, the way Kenny sometimes did. Not really, I just said that to make you look good.
And switching back to discuss that first half of action, MP having himself a game.
Man, I just love his attitude. That's always up there and always just great. He's mixing it up down there, really taking it to the defense.
He's got a few moves he can go in there. Hard to slow him down once he's cooking.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Oh, how did I miss that?
They've got Carl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby out there with
I
Jalen
really
Brunson.
just missed that
And
easy
Booker
layup.
in the point guard position. And it's in there.
Boy, I like the way Towns is engaged on offense. Feels like he can score from anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Walter.
Go to Ben. Go Ben.
Here's Adebayo. Off the left rim and out. New York trailing. Here's Gomez. Anunoby on the wing. Covered by Jokic for the lead. Barnes with the rebound. Well, the Raptors shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Jokic finds MP.
Alright, let's go to
Now here's Adebayo. Covered by
let's go to
Towns.
Jokic.
Down low.
Go Jokic.
Kicks it out to Barnes.
Scotty. Kobe Walter 3.
Rebound by Gomez. Gomez has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on MP. New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one drops, ties it up. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Watch Kobe Walter.
Out to the wing. Pass to Jokic. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Gomez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by MP. Here's Jokic. Covered by Towns.
Go Jokic.
Jokic going off. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Oh,
Foul
come
called on
on.
MP. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Well, I'm going to stop reaching. It's good. Foul call on me every single time.
Booker against MP. Booker, pass to Gomez. Clock at 6. Towns way outside.
There you go, Jokic. Yep.
And then affected the trajectory of the shot.
Outside Barnes. To the left wing. Adebayo feeling it out a bit. The Raptors need to get off the shot. Releases. And it's New York with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
11 feet out. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Knicks trail by 3. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Towns against Jokic. There's 5 on the clock. Towns passes to Booker from the baseline. And the shot falls short that time.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively.
Oh my God, where's the foul, ref?
It's been that kind of quarter for them. The shot has just been unreliable.
And they're on the run. Walter for the
Walter
side.
for 3.
That one doesn't drop. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Booker finds Brunson. They still need this. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Go bad, easy dunk. They call it timeout. We got by 5.
Confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little bit defense can do once he's elevated.
Now a timeout called by New York. Checked in for Toronto. Brown comes in for Adebayo. Knicks trail by 5. Now here's Booker. Here's Gomez. New York, no good that time either.
That's funny.
Back to
Yep.
MP.
Conwood is on Brunson. Let's go to that matchup.
To the inside. Pass to Walter. Takes the
Frankie
three.
Walter for 3.
New York with a rebound. Gomez has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Brunson outside. And Brunson won't miss with your nose.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Toronto's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Walter.
Frankie Walter for 3. Let's go.
It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. To the paint. Here's Gomez. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he makes it first. And the Raptors making a change here. Both good from the line that time.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now here's MP. And he's got 28.
Alright, what do we got?
And Lemire gets it to go.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really
mindset between these teams.
Here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Pass to Lanier.
Lanier, another 3.
Rebound by Gomez. Gomez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ananobi passes to Booker. Outside Ananobi. New York working the ball around now. The kick out. Brunson. 5 to shoot. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Able to keep his cool. Brunson doesn't let the clock force his shot.
On the wing, Brown. Up top, Barnes. Pass to Lanier. Here's MP.
Almost got the game on, but I'll let 2 on.
Take 2 free throws.
Good job by MP forcing the action.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Raptors.
And they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
New York making a switch here. Kispert's checked in. And there's the screen. Brunson passes to Gomez. Nifty move.
Oh, good D.
Here's Towns. Oh, Towns with the hustle play.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they
Come
don't,
on,
things are just
Mr.
going to get
Brown.
worse.
Here's 3, bro.
Outside Brown. Back to MP. 4-3. And it's New York with a rebound.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Kispert, the pass to Booker. Now here's Towns. Kispert on the wing. Out to the right wing for the lead.
Good D, Scotty. Yes, good D.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Toronto. The lead is 2.
Ow. There we go.
All right, here's what the
Free
Knicks
throw
have
line
lined
again.
up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And for that game against the Heat, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one. And MP getting to the stripe, always want to drain those foul shots.
Moore's checked in for Brown. Both shots good from the strike. And here's Booker. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson says, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Guys?
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Here's MP. After the basket
Come
by
on,
New York.
Lanier.
Pass to Lanier. There's the
3. Let's go.
The assist goes to MP. Lanier's got 6 here in the corner.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Left side Brunson. Kispert outside. From the arc. Lanier with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Knicks trail by 5. Booker, pass to Brunson. Kispert outside. Back to Brunson. Six on the shot clock.
Good D.
Rebound
Yep.
Toronto. Here's MP. The shot
Oh
off that
my
time.
God, how did I
Kispert with
miss
some
that?
nice speed. Outside Booker. Gomez, the pass to Kispert. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's goal for the Knicks.
Alright, starting the 4th quarter. 10-17 left. We're up by 16, so we've extended our lead with me on the bench.
Here's MP.
Kobe Walter, long throw.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
Three.
Outside. And Anunoby pulls it down.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Nikola Jokic is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP. Then it's Walter. And it's Moore in at the three. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
So it's Toronto now. After the basket by New York on the other end. Back to MP for three. And again, Toronto, no good.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Pass to Hardy. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Towns. And he gets the bucket. Towns has got 27 points.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Walter.
Kobe Walter for 3. Let's go.
It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Anthony, the pass to Anunoby. Anthony against MP. From deep. Rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. MP pass to Jokic. From deep, MP. And the Raptors, another three.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Hardy. MP against Anthony. Stolen by MP. And now the Raptors on the break.
Right there, lazy dog.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun. And offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Hardy, pass to Towns. Over Adebayo.
Good day, Bam.
Miss again.
Yes.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league. He just missed it.
Fires for three. And MP with a basket. On the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Anthony against MP. Here's Hardy. Williams with the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For three, Hardy.
Good day. Yep.
Jokic has got rebound number 9 now.
Another 3.
MP shot is off. For New York, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Can they get it? Towns with the lay-in. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the
Come
ball
on,
to him a
Kobe
little bit
Walter.
more.
Pass to Walter.
Three.
Here's the three.
Let's
Here
go.
from three-point range.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Anthony, the pass to Williams. For three, Hardy. Rebound, Toronto. Jokic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. MP shot is off.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Anthony. Williams, a screen on MP. And Williams punches it home.
More than capable of running point. Anthony, a gifted passer, really has good vision.
Anthony against MP. Here's Walter. Out to the right wing. They set a pick. Left side Adebayo.
Bye, Bam.
And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Anunoby. Anthony with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Towns for three. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Inside. Kicks it out to MP.
Watch Kobe Walter.
There are usually one or two mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, BA, we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Now here's Anthony. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Hardy. Launches a three. Adebayo grabs the board.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense.
41.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Anunoby. Back to Anthony. Let's go with a three. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic just got rebound number 12 now.
Go bad.
Tenacity on the glass.
There we go.
Adebayo, that's good.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Oh, good day there.
No good. The Raptors shooting has been great.
Kobe
this
Walter,
game.
easy slam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Hardy. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a
Kobe
player?
Walter, three. Let's go.
Always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And New York has possession, following the three-point basket by Toronto. Here's Towns. Basket's good. Towns has got 12 points here in the second half.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Now MP. Pass to Walter. And no good. And some solid defense from Towns. Anunoby finds Anthony. Towns outside. New York working the ball around now. Anthony outside. Back to Anunoby. Three-pointer. Rebound Toronto. Jokic just got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Outside Adebayo. Pass to MP. Over to the left wing.
Nice, Kobe Walter. Let's go.
And the assist goes to MP.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Anthony. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Anunoby. The three is up. Counted from distance.
Let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
What a huge win for them tonight. It seemed like all was lost for them, but then they battled back.
Coach Kobe Walter, easy slam.
Really define a team. They were able to prove that they could bounce back from even the most dire circumstances.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
Kobe Walter for three.
Walter can't get it to go. And here's New York now. Here's Hardy from outside the arc. Unable to get that one.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just
Great.
great.
Go Jokic, too easy.
Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, BA.
That'll do it right there.
Anthony against MP.
Oh yeah, shoot last shot. I don't know.
Anthony with it.
We're win by 31. We got 41, 3, and 18 to finish the squad.
Winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most